Hello, my Ninja Warriors. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. Just realized I had my headset on because I was on a Zoom call. So anyway, hello, welcome. It is May 11th, and I have a quick question for you. What are you fighting for, my loves? What are you fighting for? And if that grabbed your attention, awesome, because I have some things that'll support you with your goals, with what you're up to, as far as where are you investing your time, energy, and money, and how is that facilitating you creating the results that you're here to create? So if that excites you, say yes, I'm excited. And as you're tuning on here, I know it's late here on the East Coast. However, it is earlier enough on the West Coast, and it is also morning in Tokyo. Hey Marty, welcome. Thanks for joining. So we're always on different time zones because we are a global community. So as you're tuning on here live, say hello, say what's up, give yourself some hearts. When you catch the replay, comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know you were here so I can connect with you and acknowledge you. All right, so what are you fighting for? How is this relevant to you and what you're creating? So what I want to say is, as far as fight, you get to get connected to, are you fighting for your reasons or are you fighting for results? Here's what I mean by that. Are you standing for creating what you want, or are you standing for limitations, fears, things that are stopping you? Like, where's your stance? Where's your stand? What are you putting your energy, time, money, everything? What are you putting everything into? If you're not clear on what you're fighting for, you can do a quick check-in and ask yourself, where are you putting most of your time, your energy, and your money? Looking at where you put your time, energy, and money will give you a really good sense on what you're really fighting for. All right. So if you're not clear, you get to get connected and get clear, because if what you're fighting for right now is not what you want, that is a great opportunity for you right here, right now, to interrupt yourself and shift. And I was going to say my coaching, I've been coaching clients this week and the coaching clients, etc. And I'm inspired by people who are creating results, and there are people falling short from the results. And it's okay, because it is a learning curve. It is a learning process. Some people will jump, create, and we all have limits. We all have barriers. We all have things that hold us back, that stop us. We sometimes put lids on ourselves subconsciously because that's all we know. That's what's familiar. And my intention for tonight, as I'm guiding you through this, is for you to get out of your comfort zone, get out of your barriers, so you can create the results that you want to create. So if that excites you, say yes, that excites me, because you're committed and you are here. All right. So I invite you to be in the space of possibility versus limitation. Be in the conversation of fighting for your dreams, for what you want, versus fighting for what's not working, putting a lot of energy in breakdowns, etc., because that's not actually serving you. So a few things for you to get connected to that I feel will support you. So again, check in. Where are you putting your time, energy, and money? And one of the things my coach said to me, I work with a business coach. I'm also a business coach for other clients. I'm a high performance strategist. So I work with clients for them to create high performance and execute. And I strategize with them to create specific outcomes that they want to create. So here's why I'm sharing this with you. Because if you are not happy with, say, your business goals, I'm just going to give that as an example. One thing you get to connect with is, what are the activities you've been doing in the last 90 days? And the last 90 days will give you a really good sense on how your bank account is. Because if your bank account is not where it needs to be, then that means the activities you're taking were not leading for you to create the result from a financial perspective. Same thing goes with health. If your health is not where it needs to be, you get to get connected to what are the activities that you've been doing or not doing, perhaps, or avoiding or procrastinating on, etc., that has led you to this point. Here's the good news. The good news is we're here. We're right here, right now, and you have the choice, and you also have the opportunity to shift. So that's why I'm actually giving you this, because I want you to shift. We have I've been coaching my clients about goals, right? So we talk about quarterly goals. Like you have a goal for the year and then we break it up into quarters. Like what are you creating for the quarter? We're almost halfway through the quarter, guys, halfway through Q2. Before you know it, we'll be halfway through the year. I know it sounds kind of like scary, but I'm being intentional to share with you. The time goes by really quickly. So what do you want to create? Okay. So you also want to get connected to your purpose. What is your purpose? What is your why? What's your intention? What drives you? What inspires you? What excites you? What motivates you? What gets you up in the morning? Those are things you get to get connected to because that's going to fuel your why. That's going to fuel your results versus fuel the reasons, because you don't want to have excuses, obviously, for not creating what you want to create. You want to be in possibility, and you also want to be in results focus, okay? You also want to get connected to what is your heart calling you to do? What is your heart calling you to step forth into? And a lot of times that, like, you may not be in that conversation. You might be in a conversation of like, oh, whatever. But here's the reality. When you're dialed into a heart calling, a soul calling, some type of calling, I promise you will not be misled, because there's something inside you that's asking you to step forth outside of your comfort zone, to be the person that you're meant to be, to evolve, to accelerate, to grow, to up level. That's an opportunity, okay? You also get to connect with, as far as like, okay, your purpose, right? So we're talking about your purpose. Like, what's your purpose? What motivates you? What inspires you? Why is it important for you to execute? Why is it important for you to have that result? Because if you're not connected to why, if you're not connected to why it's important for you to have the result, you're going to make up all the excuses on why you're not going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So you get to be emotionally connected on why it's relevant for you, and maybe it could be relevant for people in your family. Like, it may be important for people in your family for you to step up to create a specific result, okay? You also get to interrupt yourself when you're not in excellence with what you're creating. You get to interrupt your excuses. You get to be a loving interruption with all the reasons, because when you rationalize, they're rational lies. So I'm going to say that again. When you rationalize, if you find yourself more in the rationalization space, like you're overthinking, you're overanalyzing, etc., those are rational lies. They're lies. They're not even true. You're making it true, but it's actually not true. If you were connected to it, you will make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know for some people this will support you. So that's why I'm bringing this up, okay? So you get to be a loving interruption to that. You also get to ask for support, so people can support you in calling you forth and also holding you to your highest possibility, because a lot of times we don't see our blind spots and we can be in our little bubble and not get outside of our comfort zone. So you get to leverage support and have people support you in getting out of that comfort zone, all right? You also get to be gentle with yourself wherever you are in your journey, because it is an evolution, and for some people it is a process, but don't make it a long process. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it a long, drawn out process. Don't complicate it. You get to be gentle with yourself in terms of your progress and commit to accelerating your progress, because it is possible for you to accelerate your progress, considering that you're open, coachable, committed, and willing to do the work. And finally, before we wrap up, you get to commit to doing the work, as in commit to taking action. So with that being said, we're going to wrap up. Here's your mission for this week. Share with me, what are you noticing about yourself in terms of how you're showing up with what you're creating? What are you fighting for? Are you fighting for excuses? Are you fighting for your possibility? What are you fighting for? All right. And what would it look like for you to level up? Level up. What did that look like? All right. Finally, I would love to hear from you on what your priorities are for this quarter. What are you focusing on this month? And what are you focusing on this quarter? All right. Thanks so much for tuning in on Warrior Wednesday. I'll catch you next week. Not commit to a time yet, but I will catch you next week on Wednesday at some point, maybe not this late. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Mwah. Share what resonated. Looking forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.